Hello guys, my name is Amit. Today we are going to talk about decal type in C++. There is a construct introduced in C++ 14, decal type auto. We'll also discuss that. In C++ 11 it's introduced as decal type. So we'll see what is decal type initially and then we'll move on to C++ 14 decal type auto. So this is the source code for the decal type. On the right hand side, I'll just clear it, or I'll just make it a bit bigger. Just please give me a second. Okay, and I'll just make this one a bit big as well. Okay, so so as per the CPP reference.com, it says decal type is used to inspect and return type of an entity or expression. In so here it says it inspects the declared type of entity or type and value category of an expression. Since C++ 11 it's since C++ 11 the syntax is decal type and entity inside or expression inside. So there is a complete explanation about it. I'll just go to the examples which will be better to understand. So why we use the decal type? So when declaring types that are difficult or impossible to declare using standard notation like lambda related types. So as we know, in a lambda function, return type, also in the template, if we are declaring a template class or a template variable, the return type cannot be predicted accurately all the times. So in those cases, what will be the return type? We use decal type in those situations. So we'll see 3 examples of decal type, then we'll go to the decal type auto. So decal type examples is declaring a variable using a decal type. So in first example, we have taken a variable int, then we have deduced the type of variable A using decal type, and we have declared the variable B. So now the type of B will be int and its value will be 10. In the lambda function, so in lambda function, this is the lambda, where this is the environment variable list, this is parameter list, this is return type. So here if we deduce type using decal type of this is a function pointer f of this f, so C will be of type int and its value will be printed something like this. Then if we look for templates for the decal type, so here I have declared a function template which is taking 2 template types, t and u, and it's returning a decal type of t plus u. It means whatever the value of t plus u will be there, that type is returned. Auto is also used, but type is used as decal type, means return type is used as a decal type. So here in this case, if we can see, I have just passed the function inside the decal type specifier, and I have taken it as d. So here, because I am taking 1.2 and 1.3, the return will be float and it will be 3.4. so if I just print d, it will be 3.4. I have taken 2 strings since this is a function template, and I have added those strings using add function in the decal type, and I have initialized it using think. So s will be of type string here. Then in the third example, so these are the 3 examples of decal type which are there on the CPP reference as well. Now we'll go to decal type auto. So I'll just try to compile it and just try to run it. So first is 10, then second is 1, third is 3.4, and fourth is think. So this is think here. Now what is a decal type auto? Auto variable type can be inferred from initializer's type at time of creation only. So when we declare a variable as auto or expression as auto, its type can be deduced based on its return type, and we have to initialize the variable at the declaration time only. Should be initialized, cannot be just declared and initialized later. So in Deckel type auto, it's similar to auto, but it deduces the return type while keeping their references and CV qualifiers, that is constant and volatile qualifiers, while auto will not do that. Let's see the example. So CV qualifier for this variable x is const here. If we use auto, that is if we use auto, x1 is equal to x. So the problem here is x1 will be of type int, but it should be of type constant because x is of type constant. So Deckel type, if we declare Deckel type auto, it preserves the CV qualifier of original variable and it will be constant. So we can just check that. If we do x1 is equal to 1, it should fail because we cannot reinitialize a constant variable. Or no, it should pass because if we, so here x1 is taken as int only, but it should be taken as a constant, right? But now if we do x2 is equal to 1, it will fail because it will be taken as constant. So let me just see. So it says that x2, oh sorry, so it says assignment to read only variable x2. So here in this case, Deckel type auto has derived the original type of variable x. I'll just comment it now. So similarly, if we have a L value reference and we do auto, so L value reference is lost and only int is used, while in Deckel type auto, exact L value reference and the type will be preserved. Same as for the R value reference, if we are using auto and we are moving the variable, so it will only take int, but while the Deckel type auto will preserve it as a R value reference. Then in the functions as well, we can use a Deckel type auto. That is, if we have this function where it's returning constant int of L value reference, so I will be of type int only, but if we use Deckel type auto in this function, I will be of type const int, and that is it will be of type L value reference, const L value reference. So the difference between Deckel type auto and auto is Deckel type auto preserves the return value while keeping the references, that is R value reference or L value reference, and constant value qualifiers. So constant value stands for C, const and volatile, while auto will not. So what is auto variable and what are the changes in C++ 11? It's introduced in C++ 11. What are changes in 17 and 20? I'll just make a separate video for it. Meanwhile, thanks for watching. Have a good day.